Okay, Dennis, let's talk about some Tesla news. Let's talk about
Oh,
this week's Tesla news.
no, I love this week's Tesla news.
It's not really this week's, Wednesday to Wednesday,
Wednesday
midweek
to
to
Wednesday.
midweek.
That's the
Last
week
seven
we work
days.
on. Wednesday to Wednesday. Sunday? Nah. I don't believe in that work week. It's a Wednesday to Wednesday here.
See some few
So what you
things that
got?
happened this week.
What happened the past 7 days?
Well, start with this. You know how the Model 3 was recently updated. We have
Yes.
a new console,
Mm-hmm.
a new console. You could list off the new console stuff that was added.
Don't forget
On
the
top of that-
windows. The windows are thick now.
Windows are thick boys. So the more important update in that sort of refresh, not really refresh, like internal refresh, is the range, which was updated from 322 to 353.
Yes. Which
Every model was updated range, I should note.
yeah.
We're sticking Model 3 specifically today because we now have confirmation of the new Model 3's battery size, which is 82 kilowatt hours.
Mm-hmm.
Prior, it was 75,
Usable apparently, and 79 actual, or
or
78.
78 actual.
Yeah.
So this is a small increase, which would allow them to increase the range, of course,
Mm-hmm.
thanks to their supplier Panasonic improving their batteries. About
Yep.
5%.
Mm-hmm.
5% increase in density. Bunch of, science stuff. But yeah, now bigger battery.
Batteries getting better in the same
Bigger
size.
battery, same cost.
More power.
Now, we were able to confirm this because in Europe, some European countries, they require you to fill out some forms for importing, and that form shows the battery size. So thanks to our European brothers who ordered Teslas, we now know the Model 3 has an 82 kilowatt hour battery.
So yep. So
What are your
cool.
thoughts on that?
Well, battery improvements is always good. I mean, I don't think this really changes too much about how we think about a Model 3. I mean, we've already seen the range increase to the 353 miles. We're wondering if this had to do with either bigger batteries or just more efficient motors or whatever. But we now know it's more dense batteries. So kudos to Panasonic and Tesla for continuously improving on their cells.
Let's move on to the next subject here.
Mm-hmm.
Warranty issues. We've had a lot of them. Model
Nothing
S,
new?
Model X have not been the most reliable cars.
Yes.
Specifically, what we're discussing today is the MCU system in
Mhm.
Model S and X on older cars would basically just die. Which is not a good thing.
Mm-hmm. No. Why would you? Really? The entirety of my dashboard just not working, not responding? Why would you? That sounds, fine.
It's been a known issue for a little bit. Anyone who has a older Model S knows of it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the system will crash. Sometimes it just won't come back up.
Mm-hmm.
Tesla's now extended the warranty specifically for the eMMC issues.
Mm-hmm.
It's 100,000 miles, I believe, now.
Yes.
Specifically
100,000.
for that issue. It was like 8 years, 100,000 miles, correct?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Which is nice. Nice of them to take responsibility for a broken system.
Right.
It wasn't always broken. It used to run good. The problem is with Tesla's over-the-air software updates, they've continuously added and added to the point where it kind of was a little too much for the older system to handle. As we now run MCU2 on newer cars. It's a
Mm-hmm.
completely different system.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that taking your car in for warranty work for this issue will result in an upgrade of MCU from MCU1 to MCU2.
Well, according to Tesla's support page, it will not. And the literal question is this the same service procedure as Tesla's infotainment upgrade? And they say no. Period. Installation of a
Makes
64
sense.
gigabyte eMMC retains the vehicle's original processor and everything. So they're really only replacing just the hard drive, flash drive, whatever you want to call it. But everything else,
Which makes sense.
processor-wise, is going to keep the same.
There's a lot from MCU1 that you don't have if you're currently with a Tesla right now with MCU1, there's a lot you're missing out. You don't have a lot of the games, you don't have Netflix capabilities, and your system's probably really slow.
So
What you can do is actually just upgrade the entire MCU to MCU2 and have the exact same features found in every other Tesla built today. For $2,500, they'll replace the MCU system. And you won't have this issue anymore. So,
and it'll be buttery smooth, and you'll be thinking, wow, how did I use that last MCU for so long without wanting to just end this car's existence?
it's nice to see that Teslas are a little bit modular in a sense.
That's true. You know?
I did it myself. I personally upgraded my MCU to MCU2. Didn't have to buy a whole new car to get the newest features, and that's super nice. It also came with hardware 3, so I have all the latest autopilot features as well, running the same speeds and everything else as a car built 2 years newer than mine.
Well, my boy's stunned on everyone right now. Look at me and my hardware 3.
Next subject, we have TeslaCam, a feature that's, I guess, is proprietary to Tesla, or at least no one has it available. Allows you to record from your car's cameras, whether it be for security, for accident, for insurance. You can press a nice little record button and save the footage from your car's cameras to a USB stick.
Mm-hmm.
With MCU2, you can actually see the footage within the car. Prior, you had to take the USB out, plug it into a computer, and do it the old school way. To get TeslaCam working, of course, you need a USB hook to the car,
Mm-hmm.
which needs to be formatted properly,
Mm-hmm.
set up properly. Well, now Tesla is actually delivering the cars with the USB for free.
Took them a while.
For free.
But it's
already pre-formatted and everything.
And it looks cute.
It does look cute.
It's a nice branded little USB. That's pretty cool.
It's actually a Samsung USB that's just branded as a Tesla USB.
Well, I didn't expect Tesla to create their actual own USB, but it's still a Tesla casing. Although I can't tell, is it like plastic or is it like metal? I mean, obviously, I don't know
it's actually it's a Samsung USB. It's a Samsung bar, 64 gigabyte.
Mm-hmm.
They actually have it on Amazon right now for about $12. It does look metal. I'm not gonna
for $12.
Not
I
gonna
don't know
confirm
if
that.
it's gonna be metal. It's just really nice plastic, probably. But
Maybe, possibly. I wouldn't mind a Tesla
needs a USB.
branded USB. Hopefully, someone throws one up on eBay soon.
How long before Tesla starts selling USBs on their store? Just branded ones, just for the sake of
I mean, it only makes sense.
It only makes sense. They already have them. Just throw them up on the store.
People already make a living from selling these pre-formatted USBs to people who need TeslaCam to work and don't want to take the extra effort of figuring it out on their own.
Yep.
So it only makes sense that Tesla monetizes it themselves, as they did with wireless charging. There was companies that created wireless chargers that fit specifically in the Model 3 console, and then Tesla just said, hey, we could do that too.
Yep.
And they did it themselves and charged twice as much. So it only makes sense. I do expect this to be in the Tesla shop soon.
Keep your eyes out for that.
Next subject, Tesla has hit the 20,000th supercharger. 20,000th charger in the supercharger network, I should point out. Because Tesla likes to, as everyone else does, play this kind of like word or number game where they'll give you the charger number separate from the supercharger station number.
Yep.
Which you don't really see with gas stations. So it's kind of, bloating the number up a bit. But 20,000 is impressive.
Mm-hmm.
It's a massive increase. They've really stepped it up. Just in September, they hit, I believe it was 17.5. Yeah, 17,500 in just September.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a pretty significant increase. Now that V3 is out, they're rolling those out much quicker.
Yeah, hopefully really utilizing solar panels to be off the grid as much as they possibly can.
Well, not every V3 station has solar panel stations.
No, I know. Yeah, it's true. But that's a feature of V3 stations.
I mean, at this rate, they'll double by next year.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna.
They were on a really good pace until the last 12 months or so. When they transitioned from V2 to V3, there was a very drastic pause and slowdown.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure at the end of last year they were around 15,000.
It seemed they were just trying to work out the kinks for V3, and those kinks now seem to be worked out. So maybe we could easily double There's still a lot of countries that don't have any.
Yeah.
America's like what 99% covered, but there's still some areas that could use some urban stations as well. They're
And
popping
I
up
mean,
everywhere.
especially with Tesla continuously selling more and more cars every year, they
Yeah,
definitely need to have the supercharger network expand
we
alongside their model offerings.
we don't really have an issue here, but if you go to more Tesla dense areas like California,
California,
there's
yeah,
a lot of superchargers that have very long
Lo-
lines. We've never experienced that, but yeah, that's a pretty big issue.
yeah.
Supercharger stations are not really a requirement. A lot of people could just charge at home. But when on a road trip, it is a requirement. You got to fill up somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Especially if it's holidays. Oof, it's not a good look. It's definitely a good talk, a big talking point for anyone who wants to go against electric cars. They always pull up those videos of like 10 Teslas in a line during like Thanksgiving or Christmas, trying to get into 2 superchargers. But with
Uh,
faster charging coming, I hope that gets alleviated.
I'll give you this next talking point since I know you're a big fan of semi trucks. Why don't you talk about Tesla's new semi truck order?
Well, um, recently there was a pretty big order for Tesla semis or reservations for 150 Tesla semis with an option to buy 350 more from some company called a Pride Group Enterprises, which is a truck leasing business. So it's not, by my understanding, it's not specifically for, like a Walmart or like Anheuser-Busch or something like that. It
Walmart did
seems.
recently put a big order in.
Hmm?
Walmart did recently put
Yeah.
in a big order. Should
Yeah.
note.
Yeah. So this one, it seems like an interesting choice because this is going to be a group that will be able to lease out the semis. So it might be a good play for Tesla to have options in terms of like companies maybe leasing out a couple of them to see how their drivers like it and how if they have to fundamentally change a lot of their business in order to accommodate electric trucks. So yeah, so that order happened. So that's apparently the biggest one thus far. As we all know, the Tesla Semi is continuously being pushed back in terms of when it will be released. Initially, I believe it was 2018, then it was 2019, then 2020. 2020 is about to end, and whilst we do have prototypes going around, and Tesla is utilizing some of their own semis to move their models around, no commercial partner has them right now working in the commercial space. So eyes are on the semi. When will it actually start to happen? At this point it looks like 2021, but back in 2019 it looked like 2020 was going to be the time. So I'm not going to be making any bold claims and saying that 2021 will finally be the year. I don't know how you feel about when it will actually start to go in production.
Well, the issue with the semi is not necessarily production constraints or lack of capability. It's
mm-hmm.
its supplies. Elon himself has stated it multiple times. If they build a semi, it'll take away from 2 or 3 Model 3s. They just don't have the battery capacity to build extra cars currently.
Mm-hmm.
They're building as many as they can, and they're selling as much as they're making. So it makes no sense to sell less Model 3s in order to sell more semis.
True, but that's
Especially with battery technology continuously progressing, it probably is best to put the best battery tech in the semi, so the further it's stretched, the better it'll be.
yeah, but at the same time, you might have to worry that Tesla really plans to continuously increase how many cars they produce every single year. So it feels like every single time they plan to do volume
Eventually,
production of
there's
the
a stopping
semi,
point.
there's going to be it's always going to be not enough because Tesla's constantly upping their production capacity every year. So
But they're working on resolving that. They're going to be building their own batteries and mining their own lithium and whatnot.
That is true. But that's 2023, 2024.
Let's hope for the best. The order itself is for 150 trucks with the option to buy 350 more.
50 more, yeah.
It's a lot of millions of dollars.
Although
Next
Tesla
subject, final
isn't.
subject,
Yeah.
the most important subject. We finally have Teslaquila.
Oh yes, the biggest news of the week.
Biggest news of the year. We've been waiting for this since 2018.
April
April
Fool's
Fools.
joke. Yup.
Started as an April Fool's joke. 2018. Elon Musk tweeted a photo of him next to a Tesla with a sign saying something along the lines of Tesla's bankrupt and that he's
Yeah.
drowning himself in Teslaquila.
Yep.
Fans obviously wanted Teslaquila to become a real product, so they asked, and he made it happen. It took a very long time, but we finally have it.
Mm-hmm.
$250.
Yep.
I hate to break it to you, but it's too late to buy one. Sold out almost instantaneously.
Well,
Don't
it's
know
too
the
late to buy
quantity.
one at retail. Have fun
Yeah.
not paying any sort of retail.
They are selling for ridiculous prices on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
They've not actually shipped yet. It says by the end of the year.
Yep.
Should note, if you want to buy one resell on eBay, they are selling just the bottle. You can't actually sell alcohol on eBay.
Yeah.
So those ridiculous prices are without alcohol.
But if you're interested in getting somewhat of a taste of what it might taste like, the company who produces Teslaquila obviously has other tequila. It's not exactly the same in terms of the tequila being used, but
Just a bit different.
it's
According
a bit
to the
different.
ingredients.
But it'll give you, if you are for whatever reason a tequila snob and want to know what type of tequila would be in the Teslaquila and don't want to pay $250 to see what Elon likes, then you can buy directly from the company and get a similar tequila. But really, we're all
How much
here
is
to
the
pay
similar
for
one?
the other one. It's
Yeah.
about $50, $45, $50, somewhere around
So
there.
this is a $50 tequila in a $200 bottle, basically.
It's a nice bottle though.
It is, and it's limited run. So
And it's Tesla branded. I mean, we all know at this point Tesla can put their name on anything, and people will buy it.
you know, I bought it.
You bought it, and you bought a lot of other Tesla things. So some more ridiculous than others, you know. The fun fact about the Teslaquila was it was apparently revealed to us hiding in plain sight
Very long time ago.
in the Tesla showrooms when they're showing off their little like solar roof installations, and they're just showing like a mock-up house. Through the window looking into the kitchen, you will find the Teslaquila bottle just for all to see, and surprisingly no one's like, wonder what that is. We know.
I mean, it is very, very
it's
small.
very, very small, but you know, Tesla fans are they like to scrutinize everything, so we all missed one on that one.
What else have we missed? There's a lot of things in that picture. I'm looking at a chair. There's an apple. So is there a Tesla Apple coming soon?
Tesla Apple.
Possibly. It's not unconfirmed.
It's Tesla collab iPhone coming your way. You heard it here first.
Tesla IKEA furniture on the way. I see it right here in front of me.
I wanna talk to someone from a showroom and see if they noticed like an increase in the amount of people staring at the wall after learning that. There's groups of 5-10 people just scrutinizing every single wall. I was like, well, what is that? That looks kind of interesting. Is that the next thing?
I actually don't know who spotted that the Teslaquila bottle went on sale, because it kind of sold out before it even hit the news cycle.
Oh yeah.
Elon didn't tweet about it.
Nope.
It kind of just showed up on our Twitter feed, and we're like, "Yep, gotta buy that."
Well, you know, people
don't know who broke the news. Don't know how anyone found it. Don't know if Tesla themselves revealed it. Yep.
F5 all day. F5 all day, every day.
Went quick. I kind of like the fact that it was really only known by the internal Tesla fans.
Only because you got to snag one. You wouldn't be saying that if you weren't
No.
able to get one, bro.
No, because if Elon had tweeted it, it would have sold out instantaneously with everyone having the intention of reselling it. Yeah, people are reselling it, but this way it was really only sold to the people who truly want the Tesla stuff.
I guess. Yeah.
I like it better as a release.
Next big thing is probably going to be some sort of scavenger hunt. To really test your Tesla knowledge. It's gonna be
Well,
a quiz or something.
I think that's it for this week.
Pretty good week.
Catch you back in
Thanks
7
for
days.
Yup.